The shows started that full of deaths that caused by Ali. They are trying to find a solution to the radiation leak. Are they going to solve it before it run out of time? The grounders are blaming them to what happened to their people's death. Echo's entrance is brute. It turns out that King Roan is alive. Jasper, I desperately want to end his life, but he just found out that they have 6 months to live. Nice speech, Clark. About boasting. In this crisis, their decision that they hide something crucial in their people is the right thing to do. For me, it is a selfish thing that they will hide it, because if you don't know anyone in higher up, you didn't know that you are not included to be saved. I like the line of Raven to Clark. Raven say,
"You asked me to be in charge of rationing, and I am doing it, but choosing who gets to live or die is your specialty."
John heard that the radiation will happen into 2 months. What will he do to survive? In Arcadia, so many people are working to patch the building so that they can have a shelter. They don't know that only 100 people will only occupy. If they know it, how they are going to react. If you are Clark, who you will choose to save? Me, first the doctors, then an engineer, the best farmer in town, knowledge about the history, scientist. Luna is immune because she is a Nightblood. The works of Becca has a good solution to the problems of radiation. King Roan is right that if they really have good or pure intentions to save them all, they are going to tell them to him that every process they have or what they found out. She is becoming Jaha or her mother when it comes to decision making. Jasper is right, he has a choice that made. She is not God who decide to die or live. I am thinking that Clark is became the Ares of Greek mythology. Wherever she goes, wars follow. Another worse news happened to Raven. Ilian burns the Arcadia. What will happen to the agreement between the two? Are they going to find out how Becca create the Nightblood? They are running of time. Ali's warning about the kill switch that will affect the people inside the system and the EMP performed to Raven have caused damage in the brain. Nyla is not expecting anything to Clark, but she is. Octavia is angry. Is she going back to the way she is? It is repeating itself. What happened to the Mount Weather? Is Imori telling the truth or she is conning? Clark says to her mother,
"None of us like what we're doing here. But if this works, we survive." Simple as that.
It is like the Life of Mount Weather story. They are just trying to survive. What difference of that? They are both killing someone to save their own people. This series is showing that people only want to survive, but we are forgotten that we must have humane or knowing that our Creator is watching us. Is it okay to survive than to have a humanity? Living is not only about being survivor. We haven't noticed to ourselves that our history is repeating itself because we don't learn from a mistake done by our ancestors.
Scientists always say if they killed someone for the experiment, it is for greater good to save everyone. After Luna helped them, they betrayed her just to give a chance survival rate for everyone. If everyone is thinking like them, our country is not in a good hand. Sacrificial death is for good cause, but you are still murderer. Raven says,
"Welcome to Mount Weather."
It will always that if we survive, we will find our humanity. How about the persons you killed? They found the bunker they were looking for. The question is how they are going to survive inside the bunker for 5 years. To stop a war between the clans against Asgard, they must have a commander to survive all of them. Of course, Clark is Nadbilda because of the experimentation they have done with the lab. The decisions that they made, who will use the bunker is the one who win in the battle against all the clans. 13 clans fighting to get the bunker and be saved when the Prime Faya comes. It turns out that Luna is the one they are afraid to fight. She has been trained as a commander. And if she wins, there will no humanity to be saved. Clark is about betrayal just to survive. In this story I can say that I am John because I am no one. I am not even an engineer, doctor, leader, or any powerful person to be. I am not against Octavia's decision when it comes to her judgment. There are no excuses. Clark's list is 100 of people of them. Her categories are engineers, doctors and women who can bear a child. But in the good ways that Raven has always come up with a solution when the problems or crisis come. They have only less than 15 minutes to finish their job and launch it in outer space. If you were going to watch it seriously, you would know how hard if this happened to us. No matter what happened, humanity must always first. It is not about saving humans because we are being created by our Creator. He knows what He will do if our race is gone. The earth itself heals, so us too. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos. Click the bell for notifications.